Welcome back. This is an Aleks training video on understanding Boyle's law. Boyle's law is one of the gas laws. I never memorized Boyle's law. I just know what it is dealing with. What I memorize is the ideal gas law. Ideal gas law, which we'll do in a future section, is PV, that's pressure times volume, equals N, which is number of moles of gas, times capital R, which is a constant that I will give you, it's in a book someplace, times temperature in Kelvin. So I memorize PV equals nRT. That's the ideal gas law, ideal gas equation. And now I can derive just the parts that I'm looking for. So Boyle's law deals with pressure and volume. Okay, so what's the relationship? So what you're going to see is that it is directly related to 1 over the volume. All that means is that it's inversely related, which anything on the same side of the equal sign is inverse. As one goes up, the other comes down. All right? So just think of this for a second. If I have 2 times 5 equals 10, and 10 has to stay 10, and I up the 2 to 4, what has to happen to the 5? 4 times what is 10? Okay, so if I double the 2 to make it 4, I have to half the 5 to make it 2.5, because 4 times 2.5 is 10. Okay, so that's inverse relationship. So as P goes up, V goes down. As P goes up, V goes down, or whatever. All right, so that be told, I can make a formula out of this. I can simply say all this nonsense here is a constant. I can say PV equals some constant. And then if I change P, okay, if I change P, make it go up or whatever, and then the volume changes correspondingly, it's going to stay equal to that constant. So let's do it this way. Let's say that I have a first pressure times the first volume. It's going to equal the second pressure times the second volume. So I'm going to end up with, here's your formula, P1 V1 equals P2 V2. That's Boyle's law. So they're going to give you 3, and you're going to ask to find the other one. So this is simple, simple, simple. So it says a cylinder is filled with 10 liters of gas. All right, so liter is a volume. So I'm going to have 10 liters of gas, and its pressure is 126 kilopascals. All right, so that side's finished. Now they're going to give you a new volume. A new volume is going to be 1.6 liters. So as long as liters and liters, it doesn't matter as long as they're the same. And then you're asked to find what is the second pressure. Well, get pressure by itself. You're going to take 126 times 10, divide by 1.6, okay? And you do that. 126 times 10 divided by 1.6. So your calculator answer is P2 equals 787.5. Okay, and then we were in kilopascals, so we're still in kilopascals. That's your calculator answer. It's never right. Look back up and see what is your lowest significant figures. So liters, I've got 3. Kilopascals, I've got 3. That means I have to have 3 in my answer. So 787 is the 3, so go to the next one, 5. It is a 5, so I need to raise it up. So P2 equals 788 kilopascals. And there's your answer.